Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Beanie, and welcome back to another video. Guys, I'm sorry that my roster update video has been a little bit late. Usually I want to try to get these out around Sunday or Monday of the week before the roster update comes out, but unfortunately that just really wasn't high on the priority list this week, and to be honest, I kind of forgot about it. But I realized my mistake today, and I have spent the morning going through, doing my due diligence, and I'm going to get it out. It's going to be a little bit late, but that is what this video is. We are going to be going through 38 different players that I think have a chance to get upgraded this week so that you guys can go and make your last-minute investments. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, and the first guy that we're going to be talking about is a bit of a weird pick. It's John Ryan Murphy. And a lot of you guys may be asking, like, who? Like, why this guy? He only has 91 at-bats on the year. He only has a 277 on-base percentage. I know it's a small sample. I know that he really hasn't been that great this year, but his power has been through the roof. He has been hitting for a lot more power than he has throughout the course of his career. Right now, he has a 318 ISO through these 91 at-bats, which is just absurd. Do I think SDS is going to make a call based off of, you know, a very small ISO sample? I don't know, but I'm just telling you that this is out of the ordinary for him, and he could be due for a boost. Okay, now we definitely have a few Braves to go through. The Braves, they haven't played as well the past week, but they're still playing really well. And one of the reasons is Dan Winkler. Right now, Dan Winkler has been coming on in relief for the Braves. He's thrown 25 innings. He has a 1.07 ERA. In those 25 innings, he's had 35 strikeouts. He has been very, very good for the Braves. And another guy that's been exceptional for the Braves is, well, where is he? It is, oh shit, where is he? I can't find him. Sean Newcomb, there he is. Sean Newcomb, he's a 75 overall. He does have a pretty recent upgrade, but he has a 2.49 ERA right now. He's absolutely killing it. He's had several really good starts in a row. I think he had like a 20-inning scoreless streak during the month of May or something like that. He's done. It's a large enough sample to where you can begin to infer things. He's striking out about 9 batters per 9 innings, so about a batter per inning. So he doesn't have crazy strikeout numbers, and he's still walking a few too many guys, but he's been killing it, and he could definitely be a guy to keep your eye on throughout the course of this season. Could be a gold candidate. Another guy right beside him, Mike Foltynewicz. They're really starting to develop into like the aces of the Braves staff. Mike Foltynewicz has been even better than Sean Newcomb. He has a 2.31 ERA. He's striking out over 10 batters per 9 innings. Like Sean, he's kind of walking a few too many guys. Not quite as many as Sean, but he's still, it's something that I would like to see come down. But overall, both of these guys are I wouldn't say they're due for an upgrade like immediately, but in the future, sometime soon, if they keep pitching this way, they're going to go gold because they absolutely deserve it. And the last guy for the Braves is Nick Markakis. Already a 78 overall, so you should be on the lookout for this guy to go gold. And guys, did you know that Nick Markakis has never made an All-Star game in his career? It's time. This is the year that Nick Markakis needs to make an All-Star team. Right now, he has an 890 OPS. He's hitting 328. He has 8 home runs. He's hitting for more power than really he ever has, especially for the Braves. The dude is doing it all. I believe he's second in the National League in WAR among right fielders. There's a lot to like about Nick Markakis. He's already very close to going gold. Give him a look. Okay, I'm going to start running through these a little bit quicker just so I don't have like an hour-long video. But couple guys for the Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi, everybody has been waiting on this kid to really break out, and it looks like he's starting to come around and he's starting to really find his stride. He has a 922 OPS right now with 10 home runs. He's been killing it. I think he's going to go gold this week, so stock up on your Andrew Benintendis. Another guy who is just rated way too low right now is Mitch Moreland. He has a no, not a 1. He has a 974 OPS. He's hitting 302. He also has 10 home runs. He has a 611 slugging percentage. Dude is killing it. Mitch Moreland deserves to be a silver at the very least. So I'll be looking forward to playing with this guy in BR. He looks very intriguing. Okay, and believe it or not, there are a couple of guys on the Reds that deserve upgrades. None of the what was I going to say there? None of the least, which is I don't know what I was going to say, but basically what I'm saying is Scooter fucking Gennett deserves to go gold. He deserves at least an upgrade, but probably a huge upgrade. Just listen to this slash line. He's hitting 344, 379, 568, good for a 947 OPS. He's not walking a ton, but he's putting the ball in play and he's murdering the ball. He has 12 home runs, 15 doubles, all while hitting 344. He deserves at least to get some significant power upgrades and probably a small contact upgrade as well. Hopefully that'll be enough to get him to gold, but I love me some Scooter Gennett. He has to go gold very quickly. And also for the Reds, another guy, believe it or not, is where is he? Amir Garrett, right here, 66 overall, Amir Garrett. But in real life, he has had a very solid season. Coming out of the bullpen, he's thrown about 33 innings. He has a 193 ERA. He has 39 strikeouts in those 32 innings, so he's striking a lot of guys out. He has a 1.01 whip. Dude's killing it. I think he deserves a small upgrade. And by the way, guys, there might be a couple other guys that I don't mention that deserve upgrades. I might have missed a few guys, so if I did, let me know in the comments, but be like kind of cool about it. I missed them. You know, there are hundreds of players in the MLB, and it's really easy to miss a few guys, you know. The Indians have a few guys that you could consider for further upgrades. A lot of guys who are playing really well right now. The guy that I think is most deserving of another bump is this 82 overall Michael Brantley. Right now he's hitting 325, 369, 547 OPS for a 547 slug for a 916 OPS. He's hit 10 home runs. He's always just been a steady, solid, good hitter, and 82 overall might be about right for him, but I do think that power could come up just a little bit. Another guy that I think could see a small power upgrade is this Jaimar Candelario. You guys are going to roast me in the comments for that. But yeah, Candelario, basically. He deserves a power upgrade. Right now, he has about a 250 ISO, 874 OPS. He's hitting 9 home runs and only 191 at-bats. So he's hitting the ball well. He's only hitting 267, so I don't know if they could play around with his contact too much, but that power could come up, and maybe, who knows, maybe it'll get him to silver or something like that. But he's been hitting really well. I'd like to see an upgrade for him. Honestly, everybody on the Houston Astros deserves some kind of upgrade or something. Everybody on that team seems to be playing out of their mind right now, and they have been all year. But one guy in particular seems to be playing further above his attributes than the rest of the Astros, and that is Colin McHugh. He's only a 68 overall, but so far this year, he's only thrown 27.1 innings, so that might have something to do with it. But he has a 132 ERA, and he struck out 36 guys in 27 innings. He also has a .95 whip. Overall, just been a very, very solid relief pitcher for the Astros, and because of that, I mean, a 68 overall, that needs to come up. He needs to at least be in like the low to mid 70s, you know, until he can maybe do this for a little bit longer. But right now, he's a 68 overall, and I think that he's due for an upgrade. One of the most frustrating prospects ever is finally starting to come around, and that is Jorge Soler. I used to say that Jorge Soler, like 3-4 years ago, was my favorite prospect. I thought that he was just going to come in and tear the face off the MLB, but I was wrong. That didn't happen, but he's starting to come around. He's starting to hit a lot better. And maybe. Right now he has an 847 OPS. He's hitting 273. He's got 9 home runs and 209 at-bats. He's got 17 doubles. So he's showing off that power that we saw earlier while he was developing as a prospect, and because of that, I think that he might warrant slight upgrades versus righties, but this could be a bit of a more long-term play to see how he develops coming into deeper into the year. Another guy for the Royals that might deserve a bump is Kelvin Herrera. He's only thrown 22.2 innings. I don't know, is he hurt or something? I don't know, but he has a .79 ERA. The only real blemish on his stat line is the strikeouts. He's only struck out 19 guys in 22 innings. So that could be a bit of an issue, but that .79 ERA, that warrants a bump, especially given how good he has been in the past. So yeah, I look for Kelvin Herrera to go up very soon, unless he's been hurt. I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments, is Kelvin Herrera, is he hurt? The only reason I asked that is because 22.2 innings, that seems like somewhat of a light workload for him this deep into the season, so I didn't know. Okay, a couple of guys for the Angels. Andrelton Simmons needs to go diamond. Honestly, the guy should be a diamond just based off of his defense alone. He should be the one guy that can break like that, that can get to the immortal stats, the 125 stats. This guy should do it. He's that damn good defensively, but he's starting to hit too. He's got an 800 plus OPS. He's not striking. I mean, he's doing well. So Andrelton Simmons, get him to diamond SDS. He deserves it. He's deserved it for probably a year now. So get it done. Another guy who might deserve a slight bump is former Brave Jose Alvarez. His stats are not good right now, but he has pitched very well this year. In 27 innings, he has a .233 ERA. He strikes out more than 9 per game. Or per 9 innings. He's doing really well. He's got a 1 flat whip, exactly a 1. Opponents are only hitting 206 off of him. He is, he's a left-handed reliever, and he's a 66 right now. I think he deserves to be over a 70, so look out. This is one of my weaker picks, though. I'm not super confident in this one, but I just figured with a .233 ERA approaching 30 innings, they've been pretty quick on the trigger for relievers this year, so I figured that might deserve to get above 70 or something. Guys, how is Matt Kemp doing this? I don't understand. As soon as the Braves trade a guy away, he turns into a monster. Matt Kemp has a .983 OPS right now. He has a really good WAR. He is a valuable player right now. I don't understand it. A year ago, he was the worst contract in baseball, and now he is maybe an all-star. It's insane to me. He's been killing it. He deserves an upgrade, so get it to him, I guess. Couple other guys for the Dodgers, though, that deserve upgrades. First of all, let's talk about Max Muncy. Max Muncy, he only has 114 at-bats, but the guy has 9 home runs in those 114 at-bats. That is crazy talk. He has a .544 slugging percentage and .907 OPS. The guy is showing off some power. He's 27 years old, so he's still young, got a little bit of development left in him. I think he probably needs to come up to at least a bronze level player. I mean, 63 overall for a guy with a .907 OPS. Come on, he's got to come up. Another guy is Ross Stripling, or however you say. You guys roast me in the comments for my pronunciation. Don't correct me anymore. I don't give a fuck. But no, I'm kidding. But Ross Stripling, he has a 152 ERA right now. He's actually done both. He's been a relief pitcher and a starting pitcher this year. He's made 7 appearances as a starter, 11 as a reliever. He's pitched 53.1 innings, so a decent sample. He struck out 66 guys in those 53 innings, so really good. He has a 111 whip. Good ERA to go with it. Overall, just having a really solid season. They've already got him at 78 overall, so I don't know if he really warrants going up much more than that. But they might want to, kind of give him a reward, give him a boost, get him to 79, 80, maybe even into gold territory. Who knows? A 152 ERA is really, really good. So we'll see on him. Oh shit, and how could I forget my boy Walker Buehler? Former top prospect, has thrown 46 innings. He's gotten 50 strikeouts. He has a 2.74 ERA. He needs to go up a little bit, probably get into silver territory. He has that pedigree, so I imagine they'll be pretty quick to pull the trigger on him. So go out there and get you a Walker Buehler if you can. Usually I'm pretty hesitant to say that diamonds deserve upgrades, but, I mean, my God, Jacob deGrom absolutely does. What Jacob deGrom has done so far this year is stunning. He has 72 innings pitched, 98 strikeouts. He's only given up 21 walks. He has a 1.49 ERA, a 1.04 whip. He has gotten a little bit lucky. He has given up some hits here and there, but he's keeping everything under control. The guy, I mean, a 1.49 ERA in 72 innings pitched. He's having a Cy Young caliber year, to be honest. Him and Max Scherzer, but Max Scherzer already has, I think, a 91 overall card, so I don't really see him getting that much more of a boost. But this Jacob deGrom at only an 85 overall, he could stand to go up a little bit. The Yankees have a trio of guys who I think might deserve an upgrade. First of all, let's talk about Austin Romine. I don't know. Fuck off. But so far, it's a very, very small sample. It's only 64 at-bats. But he already has 4 home runs, 5 doubles. He's hitting .344. He has a 1,000-plus OPS. So like I said, very small sample. But, you know, I mean, that's pretty good. And for a 66 overall, I mean, that's pretty low. Maybe he could stand to come up into the 70s or something like that, especially if he can give us another week or two of this level of production. He's definitely going to start to come up then. But outside of him, you also have probably my favorite Yankee, which to me sounds like an oxymoron, but Miguel Andujar. I've been calling Miguel Andujar like one of my favorite prospects in baseball for a while now. Me and my friend Jordan, he's a big Yankee fan, and I've been telling him, dude, keep your eye out on Miguel Andujar. Right now, he's only a 70 overall, but he started out the year really slowly. But I told everybody, I was like, just be a little bit patient with this guy, and it's starting to pay off now. He's slashing. He has a 306, 337, 544 slash line, good for an 881 OPS. He has 7 home runs. He has 21 doubles, which is that's pretty high up there. That might be like the league lead or something. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but that's a lot of doubles in early June. So yeah, Miguel Andujar is killing it. And another young guy for the Yankees. Man, they are just chock full of young talent. But another guy is obviously Gleyber Torres. He's come in. A lot of times rookies struggle. He has not struggled at all. He already has 10 home runs and 136 at-bats. He's hitting .294, 551 slug, 905 OPS. He is everything that we thought he would be. This is a gold candidate this year, maybe even a diamond if he keeps it up. So Gleyber Torres is a very good buy right now, in my opinion. Okay, next up is the guy that I just think he's a gold player. Odubel Herrera is a gold player. I don't care what anybody says. This guy is a gold player. Get him to gold. I mean, he hasn't done anything extraordinary in the recent weeks. I mean, but he's been very steady. He's had gold level production. He's hit 306 with an 834 OPS. He has 7 home runs. I mean, he's doing all the things he needs to do to be considered a gold level player. Get him to 80 overall because, I mean, he just is. I'm sorry. Odubel Herrera is a gold level player. And this is coming from a guy who fucking hates the Phillies. So you know it's true, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, get Odubel to gold, man. Okay, next up is another top prospect that's kind of making his debut in the majors. With only 59 at-bats, Austin Meadows has looked like fucking Barry Bonds, okay? 59 at-bats, already 5 home runs. He has a 373 average. He has a 712 slugging percentage. He has a 1,118 OPS. I mean, those are just absurd numbers. I know it's a very small sample, and the guy is going to regress, but he's a 65 overall right now. This guy has a pedigree. He's a top prospect. He might even warrant a bump all the way to silver already. So, yeah, I would buy in on Austin Meadows pretty early because he's going to be going up very quickly. Another silver to gold candidate, Brandon Crawford, has been hitting a lot better in recent weeks or months, or I guess if you want to say that. Right now he's hitting 324, 372, 498, 7 home runs. So he's hitting for a little bit more power and a little bit more average than he did last year. He's always been kind of a low-level gold player. So that's kind of like the range that I put him in, like 80 to 82. And all it would take is a small little bump to his contact or to his power, and this would actually become a really valuable card. I mean, if you look at his defense, it's maybe one of the best shortstops in the game. And then if you can get his power into the 60s and maybe his contact into the high 70s, that's a pretty valuable player to have on your team, especially if you're running like a budget squad or something like that. 78 overall, Gene Segura probably needs to be a gold as well. He is another guy that's really close to hitting that hitting that mark. He's only 2 points away from it. And for what he's done this season, I mean, I really don't see. In fact, I'm going to call this the guy most likely to go gold on this next update. Right now, he's hitting 339 with an 843 OPS. He's stolen a lot of bases. He's hitting some home runs. He's hitting a lot of doubles. He's doing everything that he needs to do. He was a gold for a little while last year, so I don't really see anything holding him back. But yeah, Gene Segura, I'm going to say he goes gold this week, tomorrow. Michael Wacha is a name that might need some consideration to get a slight bump. He has a 2.41 ERA in 12 starts, 71 innings pitched. He's not done anything extraordinary. He's just keeping guys from scoring. He only has 61 strikeouts. He does give up some hits. He does give up some walks, but he keeps them off the scoreboard. So for that, I think he deserves maybe a slight little bump. He's not going to go up a ton, though. So I don't know, maybe he's not the best investment right now. Now, somebody who I do think is maybe the best long-term investment in the game right now is the 76 overall Blake Snell. I don't know if he's going to go gold this week, but I would bet my left nut that he goes gold very soon. The guy is still he's doing everything that you could ask a young pitcher to do. He's only 25. He's got a long way to go before he hits his prime, but right now, I mean, he is bursting onto the scene very, very quickly, and I have no doubt that this is going to be a gold candidate. And the thing about it is that you can pick him up for only 697 stubs right now. So look, I'll pick a couple up right now just so you guys know that I'm not bullshitting you. I mean, I do think that this is a very good investment for the future. But yeah, okay. Nomar Mazaro, he has 14 home runs. He's hitting 270. He has an 849 OPS. He's not just I mean, he's not like a superstar right now or anything, but I mean, 14 home runs, 849 OPS. The dude probably needs to be picked up by a few more people. And I think that he is eventually going to get a significant bump. I don't know if it's going to be this week, but sometime in the near future, I think this guy is going to be going up. And finally, the last guy that I think has a chance to go gold this week is the 78 overall Gio Gonzalez. Right now, Gio Gonzalez looks like his old self. He has gotten a little bit lucky. He does have a 123 whip, but he has a 2.27 ERA. He has 72 strikeouts and 71 innings pitched. He's looked like when was Gio Gonzalez good? Like 2010 or no, 2012 or something like that. He's looked like that Gio Gonzalez, and you know, that's a great thing. I think that he is probably a pretty reliable bet just because he has that track record of being a gold level performer. So they might be a little quicker to say, okay, maybe he's figured something out. Maybe he is going to be that gold level guy that he has been in the past. So, and he doesn't have a long way to go to get to gold either. So I think that he could be a solid investment as well. Guys, I've got to start doing these player reviews a little bit early on, or at least starting them a little bit earlier on. It's very tedious to do when you're trying to do it all in one day. So I probably made some mistakes. I probably missed some guys. Be easy on me in the comments. But leave a comment telling me if I did miss someone. Yeah, guys, I love y'all. I will see y'all later on today, probably. So be on the lookout for that. I love you guys. I will see y'all later, but until then, peace.